So my advice right now, automation that you can do right now, do that. Facebook will work for you. Second thing you can do is start doing videos immediately. If you don't use a service like Chime that can send those out using smart plans, I would sign up for a system like Chime. BombBomb is another one that does it. It's not quite as good as what Chime does because it doesn't have the structure, it doesn't have a lot of the merge fields, and it doesn't put people back in a CRM. If you're not using a CRM, now is the time to use a CRM. I'm not kidding. This blew my mind. I have to like rub my temples a little bit for this one. I met a guy that he's been in real estate a very long time. He uses a yellow pad. That's his CRM. And I'm just like,
this is great.
Oh. But here's the thing. He's very good at what he does because he has a system that works for him. I don't care what your CRM is. Use a CRM. Randy, you were going to say something.
There was maybe we're talking about the same guy. I can't remember his name, but he was an agent who bought a new yellow pad, new legal pad for every client that he got.
Same dude.
So he just has file cabinets. He just pulls out his yellow pad of that client and then just
I walked into this guy's office one time and it was like yellow papers all over his walls. I'm just sitting there like, my OCD brain was just like, first of all, I can't write that well. I write like a third grader. So if I don't write it down, it's a different thing. The way that you can use your CRM and the way you should use your CRM, I think a lot of people get confused on how to use their CRMs. What I tell people is a CRM needs to have, in my opinion, 3 things. Okay. And Jason just put that BombBomb integrates with Chime. Go. Yep. It does integrate with Chime. Chimes, don't use the BombBomb automations and don't use BombBomb prompt. Just take your BombBomb videos and put them into Chime smart plans. But anyways, one of the things that you need to be using your CRM for that I will swear up and down to use your CRM for, put notes in there that are meaningful. Okay. And so what I think so few people do is they just look at the lead and then they move on to the next one. Look at the lead, put some housing information in there, move on to the next one. Here's what you need to be doing with that. Okay. You need to be taking as many notes as you possibly can. So I'd be on the phone with Randy right now and I'd be like, oh, cool. I'd ask you questions like, hey, Randy, do you have any animals? Do you have any animals?
Oh, no, definitely
not. No, of course not. No, I pegged you as a cat person though. So I'm going to pretend though that you, I'm going to pretend though that you had a cat named, I don't know, Mouser. And basically I would write down in my notes that Randy has a cat named Mouser. Randy loves sports. Here's the things that Randy loves to do. He has 2 kids. He doesn't have any kids, but he has 2 kids and their names are, right. Their names are, put 2 names in here because the next time that I talk to Randy, I'm going to pull my notes up and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to go, hey man, how's Mouser doing? Has he caught anything lately? How's the football team doing? Have you been out playing soccer lately? I'm going to have a real conversation with Randy and it's all right there on my CRM. This will make Randy feel like less of a number, right? When you're dealing with 50 leads a day, it's very easy for a lead to feel like a number. When you're on your power dialer and you're ripping through people tend to feel like a number. They don't want to work with someone that makes them feel like a number. They want to work with someone that remembers that they have 2 kids, they have a cat, and they love sports. That's what they want. And so the way you should be using your CRM is these kind of notes so that you have this great relationship with this person that you can pick up the phone instead of going like, hey, Randy, so thinking about buying anytime soon? A couple new houses out on the market. Yep. I can literally say instead like, hey man, how's it going? How's Mouser doing? Have you been out playing soccer today? Cool deal. Yeah. Hey man, the market's been going real well. Things are moving. If you've had any thoughts still about buying or selling, now's the time to do it. But you have these meaningful conversations with people. And that used to be a big thing back before, you were getting 30 or 40 or 50 leads a day. I've got one client who's getting 150 leads a day.